Hey there everyone, happy Monday to all of you. King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon here to talk about the next 3 days, how they're probably going to be fairly carbon copies of each other when it comes to the forecast, because this afternoon it's going to be sunny in some spots, better chances of rain as you get out along the coast. So as we look outside right now, you can see here in Seattle, seeing a good amount of sunshine already out there and in place. And then as you get closer to the mountains, we're seeing, again, a good amount of sunshine that is out there. This is the Olympic Mountains out by Hurricane Ridge, and the sun is out. Of course, all the fresh snow from over the weekend just continues to pile up more and more on the basis of what we're seeing there. And then what we're seeing down across South Sound, Olympia, cloudier skies, maybe a higher chance of rain into some of these parts, but I think overall we're still fairly quiet. You have to go right there along the coast to get those better chances. So Seattle, a very small chance, a hit or miss opportunity here later into the afternoon or into the first part of tonight, but temperatures will be fairly mild. We'll be back up around that 50-degree mark for a high. I think we probably stay shy of it, but at least we're getting a lot closer than what we did last week and the week before. So there's that spin in the atmosphere. You can see that just off of the coast over the Pacific Ocean, even some instability with a lightning strike kind of here and there. That's what's keeping the rain chances a little higher as you get across the coast. But otherwise, I think we're going to keep things fairly dry here in Puget Sound. We're going to see the same thing for tomorrow and also as we head on into the day for Wednesday. So how does this shape up? Well, here we go. Later on into this afternoon tonight, seeing those rain showers staying generally out along the coast and up around parts of the north coast to be more specific. Tonight, rain kind of here and there. You go on into the earlier part of tomorrow, same story. And then you can see as we go throughout the day tomorrow, earlier half, maybe a slightly smaller chance as things are going to be slightly quieter there, and then we start to pick up a little more of the moisture later tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, with some additional rounds of energy that are going to come on through. Now tomorrow night heading into Wednesday, you can see some moisture kind of here and there, and I wanted to point this out too because you can see some more of that white starting to show up. That's where we have cold enough air that it could produce a quick snowflake or burst of snow here within some of the rain showers. No concerns about any sort of accumulation with that at all, especially here into the lowlands and even so into the foothills, maybe a little bit up across the mountains. And we'll continue that on into your Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening and heading into Wednesday night. And with the rainfall totals we're expecting, you can see how that rain is generally going to be over the Olympic Peninsula and up around the coast. So Shelton, about 1/3 of an inch, about 1/2 inch around Quileute, and then South Sound favoring some of those spots with some slightly higher chances between 1/10 to maybe 1/4 of an inch, while areas farther to the north, we're maybe going to see 1/10 of an inch, but that'll be just about it. Your forecasted highs, though, I mean, yeah, we're doing a lot better. Right around the upper 40s to low 50s. Last week, we were seeing a lot of those low to mid 40s. We were well off of that average of 52, 53 degrees, but we're getting closer now. And now as we head into the first full work week of March, I think we're going to be looking at a lot more pretty. Today's forecast, I think we're going to keep away from the rain chances up this way around Bellingham and Cortez and around Blaine. Southward, chances slightly higher around Renton, southern parts of King County, heading down into Pierce County as we top off in the upper 40s and low 50s. And again, same story as you go across South Sound, just the chances of rain are a little higher. Now, your forecast next 7 days will call for highs to stay right around the 50-degree mark. And again, the next 3 days, almost carbon copies of one another. We'll have rain chances increase late into the day on Thursday, and check out that high. We get up to 50 degrees. There you go. We hit it at least one day this weekend. We might get another chance into the upcoming weekend. But as far as widespread rain chances, those are going to be on Friday, it looks like, and then we'll also have another chance heading on into the day on a Sunday. So no big storms are really ahead for us for the really next week or so. We'll keep an eye out for things as we head on into Friday, but even then it looks like we're dealing with generally just rain, especially here in the lowlands. We'll see probably a good amount of snow up into the mountains when it comes to that storm, and thankfully starting to see some let up in this colder pattern. Well, everyone, take care and have a wonderful Monday, and we'll talk to you later.